the title of this webinar was Grow Your Business by Offering Splints. And so I wanted to kind of go through the business metrics and why this is so exciting for labs to look at 3D printing splints and night guards. So first, it is very cost effective. So I've given you guys a range in design costs for this. We'll just say the average cost is $15. Of course, it can be less than that if you're designing in-house or if you're using AI, but that's the average cost. Your printing cost is about $5. Labor cost could be about 15. Again, a lot of variables here. I don't know what you guys are paying your technicians. I don't know what resin you're using. So I'm just giving some generals. So your cost range can be $25 to $45 depending on the above items. And also if you're delivering the Splinter Night Guard with a final restoration, or if you're delivering that splint just by itself, that's going to affect your cost. But either way, less than $45 is really attractive, which leads to really strong margins. So assuming your 3D printed Splinter Night Guard is in the $100 to $200 range, you could be looking at 55 to 88% gross margin, which, let's be honest, if we were making above 55% gross margins on all of our products in our lab, we would all be rolling in the dough and going on vacation. So a lot of labs, when they see these numbers, and I will show you guys numbers here in just a few minutes, it is really, really attractive to offer splints and night guards, 3D printed splints and night guards. Now, I also get some pushback sometimes that, well, gosh, who's selling 3D printed splints for $200? And I'm here to tell you, people are doing it and they're finding success doing it. So don't underprice it, assuming that people won't buy them, because they will, and they do. So, and then lastly, it's easy to sell. You can add it on to any of the restorative cases you're already producing. So it just makes it really easy. A doctor calls to order or places an order for a veneer case, right? And your sales team or your employees can say, hey, doctor, I really think that you should get a night guard along with your case to protect the investment that the patient is they're spending the money, let's protect it. And so that's an easy add-on sale. You just have to bring it up. So I think a lot of labs think, oh gosh, well, now I got to go do marketing, or I've got to go find doctors who are going to order these things. And the answer is, it doesn't have to be that complicated. You can simply bring it up on the cases that you're already producing. So we're going to talk a little bit about Jack Morano with Absolute Dental Services. He's a big user of 3Shape Automate, the AI night guard design. He said, Automate Night Guard is my hero. They eat it up all day long. He was so kind to share his actual numbers and how they found success. So I'll start by saying they have done over $500,000 in revenue in their lab just by offering night guards with their final restoration. So it is possible, it is doable, and he shows in the numbers on this. This means the works is I'm just producing a splinter night guard and offering that as is without a final restoration. He's making 79% gross margin. So his labor cost is about $21. His material cost is $22. So his total cost is $43.66, and he's selling them for $206. A 3D printed splint for $206.
Yeah, and Michelle, I think it's really important also to point out this is more so based on Automate itself. So
yes,
I think it's good to know outside of splints, this is just their Automate numbers. So this is very exciting to see an AI solution that's really bringing in this much revenue.
Oh yeah, he lectured with us in Chicago, and he was saying that they had already done $500,000 in revenue just by implementing the AI night guards and selling them with all their final restorations. But his goal was to get to $1 million by Q3. So it's just insane. So these are the numbers for when you're delivering the night guard with your final restoration. So you can see your gross margin goes from 79% to 88%. He's still charging $206, but he's not including the cost of shipping and the cost of model printing and a few other things, because you're already doing that for your final restoration. So you don't have to double count that. So it's kind of, we'll call it free labor or free material in there. So your gross margin looks a little bit better. So I just want to encourage you guys that these numbers are really exciting. There's already a lab that's doing it with wild success. And so there's no reason why you can't too. So
exactly.
Just wanted to share that. So the message is night guards are not just for grinding and clenching anymore, right? If you produce all NX hybrid cases, if you produce veneers, if you produce screw retained crowns, then absolutely night guards are for you. So it's an easy message. You just have to start talking about it. So my what I want to leave you guys with is work smarter, not harder. Jack Morano and his team figured out how to work smarter, and by doing so, they've added $500,000, hopefully a million, in new revenue to their lab without getting new doctors, without doing anything crazy. They already had the 3D printer. They just figured out how to make AI work. So again, working smarter and then using their team to just talk about it when the doctor is ordering those cases. So just really, really exciting stuff, you guys.